Time to die.
Hello folks, and welcome back to another Blood Omen 2 bug hunting session. As soon as I start the game, they come to attack you straight away. Today is Tuesday the 14th of December 2021. It is 5:48 p.m. and yeah, these guys go straight for the kill as soon as you load the game, so there's like zero chance of actually trying to get anything done. I did actually want to show you the game crashing once you run immolate twice. For some reason I can't seem to replicate it, although I did manage to do it yesterday after I played the game, and normally I don't do that, but I did want to test it. This is where I came from, and obviously the door is no longer open. I may try and do that later. So this door only opens when you kill those two guys, so what I may do later at some point is try to test things. Actually, one thing I did want to show you is this. Let's... Oop.
Come here. Come here. Time to die.
If you look carefully at his hand, it's holding the sword from the blade. It's not actually holding it from the hilt. See that? And it clips right through his cape, which is very odd. Not a big deal, but it is funny. And the infamous static cape is back, of course. Blocked by the sign. What a way to kill. There's a two-tone textures. That's a bit weird. And the left one looks more compressed than the right one does. Like they tried to squeeze it in. It's a shame they didn't actually pay attention to the quality, to be honest, but there you go. Oops. Trying to avoid the save because I would like to reload and actually show you the game crashing. Whether I'll be able to recreate it or not is another thing entirely, though. So, let's have one last crack at it.
Taste my blade.
That's a shame. Last time.
Taste my blade.
The problem is that there you go. Broke the game. So that actually crashed, and it looks like it's a direct 3D error.
Time to die.
Oop, made it crash again. And then that's my point, is that if you run too much visually intense graphical imagery, it just can't cope.
Taste my
If you're relatively patient and you wait for one animation to start at a time, the problem doesn't replicate. Great view of his tied armor, it looks like. I'll take that, thank you. I clearly don't need it anymore. One thing I did want to show you was this. I don't know if it will work.
Time to die.
So I had this issue yesterday where if you rotated the screen in such a way, you could actually get half the terrain to disappear. I don't precisely know what causes it, but I do know that it looks extremely strange. It's a shame I can't get it to happen again. I wonder if there's a boat somewhere. There's a boat over that side. Maybe it's because... Oops. Come on, Kain. That was a weird collision detection.
Come here. Come here.
Just waiting for that thing to... Keep your screams to yourself, sir. Compose yourself. Don't get up on my account. Yeah, his eyes stopped lighting up. If you hide behind here, somehow, it doesn't see you. You hear that? Donk. That was the flaming arrow that was aimed for me. I've already hit him once, so he should be dead. Now, can we get that clipping thing to happen again? That's rather strange, since you're supposed to long jump. That is really odd. There we go. Random, but odd. Didn't mean to do that. I can't do it now. That's a shame. I suspect it's because I had been messing around so much. So the idea was that you turn from here and things would disappear. I can't get it to replicate now, which is really crap. The only reason I can even get to the other side is because of this boat. Otherwise, it's literally... I'm surprised he was able to do that, to be honest. I thought I was a god. I thought I was a god then. Right through my sword. Really just want to get that to work just once. That was weird. Looked like it was a house, but I know it's this. Kind of funny. I'm really not trying to do that, I'm just trying to jump. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to replicate that. My guess is that because I've been messing around so much in between doing different things, I should be able to open that. With that wall on the left hand side, just next to the door, that would disappear and you could see everything beyond it. So there was no collision detection, there was no walls, there was no nothing, everything disappeared, including Kain actually. Typical that when you're trying to do these things, you can never replicate them, you can only do them at the time that you do them. One thing I will say is I actually managed to get a guard behind the railing, and he got stuck there. Up until I came to the point where I was like here, he would chase me, and then he would come out of his funk, and his animation would just loop over and over again. I'm hoping that he would just walk further enough so that I can actually clock him in the face. That was really crap. Down, boy. You can kind of predict their timings when they come to try and shoot you. It's annoying, but there's not much you can do about it. Especially because there's nobody on board. So this whole thing is constant jump back and forth, jump back and forth. I can't believe I jumped into that. I have no energy for you. I don't think so. That boat should be making a U-turn right about now. There it is. If I stay here, it probably won't see me. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Alrighty. Ooh. That collision detection is mighty odd. This one I should definitely be able to clock him in the face. Wow, that didn't even scrape him. He'll probably be dead now. Yeah, he's dead. And that was 2 hits. One which was the pounce and one which was the animation of the last hit of the berserk attack. I'm just gonna hide here, that should work. Theoretically. Alright, can I go through this door? Yes, I can. No, Don't shout at me in my face.
Stop playing games. You're scaring me. What are you?
Oh,
What are you?
Help! Please, don't hurt me.
you're in no position to make demands. I hear somebody else walking. That doesn't open. I'll save this as a new game. Only because I really want to try and replicate that issue that I had last time. It's locked. That one doesn't open. Okay, that's the only door. Nice. What were you saying? Oh, that's right, you weren't. You're too busy tasting my blade. I don't recall if there's a boat that comes through here. Hopefully not. Alrighty then. So what have we got? There's clearly nothing on that side. I'll jump there anyway, just in case my presence triggers something. Okay, you probably have to climb up, do a long jump. From what I recall, there's absolutely nothing up here, it's just a platform so you can do the long jump. He can't actually jump over that, he won't, the collision blocks him from doing it. It looks like I'm just jumping up, but I'm not, I'm actually jumping forward. Does that open? No, it doesn't. What's down here? A coffer. I think this is the first time you see this unbeatable enemy. Yeah, he's in that cage.
You must
There he is.
Push the demon out of its cage. Then use the empty cage to smuggle yourself onto the ship. Kain,
The background audio is so loud, I barely heard what Vorador said, to be honest. Alrighty, so let's take a look at what have we got here. I don't think that would open. Nope, doesn't. Now, I have tried this before, but I'm just going to show you because I know it won't work. I cannot jump to the other side. Now, I've tried messing around outside of the kind of the save, and the collision detection actually blocks you from as far as underwater trying to get there. So it absolutely doesn't work. You cannot get to the other side at all. And to be honest, there's nothing there anyway. In fact, I'm just going to show you because I've already saved it. So, wee. Hang on. Wee. So it's totally blocked off. And so this is the first time I really discovered that, you know, collision was actually a two-way thing, right? So if I walk forward and walk right the way around, eventually he will stop doing that, and he will go this way. It's weird that there's a texture there and it's absolutely flat. I can walk through that, but I can't walk back. Which is interesting, right? Again, can't walk through that, and he will do that for some time before he actually gets right the way around. And again, even then, I mean, whee. There's nothing here. Actually, surprised they put collision. Ooh. How strange. I mean, theoretically, you could pretty much walk to the finish line. You wouldn't have to play any of the puzzles, you just literally walk all the way around. But you'd have to know the terrain well enough, and you'd have to get to a point where you knew where the collision detection was, so that you could come out, you could cling on to something, so you could pull yourself up. Interesting. And you can't jump on the ladder, it's way too high. Yeah, all of this is just way too high for you. Random collision detection in the water. Whoa. I don't think Kain is going to be able to... No, he's not going to be able to jump that. You can't even... I mean, you can walk through parts of that, but you can't walk through all of it. And you can see exactly what you've got to do. Again, you can't walk through that either. It's that little glitchy area there. That's where the guy is standing, where you control his where you control the switches, so that you can get access to the landing. God, that is annoying. What I'll do is actually just quit the game and then load it from the last save point, which is exactly where we started, which is here. Oops. Standing too close. They don't really put up much of a fight. They don't even try to put up a fight. That thing is absolutely undefeatable. I've tried MLA, I've tried everything. You cannot hit it. You can't. Yeah, you can hit it, but you cannot kill it. You can't jump in there either, by the way. He's unkillable. But thank you. Just drink all the blood. One thing I've noticed with the game as well, occasionally, when you draw blood, it makes a blob 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 sound. It doesn't sound like the typical blood drinking sound that you normally hear, and it seems to be to do with the kind of terrain that the dead body is lying on. So you actually get this in the Hylden city as well. Not really sure why though. But it doesn't sound quite right. So at this point there's actually nothing to do, and the actual entrance that the thing took isn't one that you can take yourself, because literally is a path of destruction and you can't take that route. So the only thing that you can do, from what I recall, I was thinking you take the lift back, but I don't think it is. You can jump on here, but I mean there's nothing to do here. Can you long jump on that? Oops. Oh, I really did not mean to do that. It was me, you fool. Nope, can't go through the door. I haven't played this in so long, I can't remember where you're supposed to go from here. I'm sure there is... Oh yes, I remember now. You do actually have to mind control the guy. So the idea is that there's that thing that Crane. Oh, that is really crap. You just go back in here, and that is your commuting. You only ever use the same button. So this is the Hylden city, and pretty much, I think, from what I recall, the last level before you have to fight the Sarafan Lord. And I think there is a coffer somewhere, believe it or not. Not on the ship, of course. It's on one of those little landing pods. You can't draw his blood, it looks like. That's weird. Wow. That's not buggy at all. Yeah, you can't draw their blood. You can't open that door. There's nothing that side. I believe there was something on this side. I was certain that there was something here. No.
The charlatan emperor rears his head.
You are far from home, Dark One.
Spare your speeches, demon. Your secrets are known to me now. Your plans crumble like dust, brought down by my will.
You have struggled longer than expected, but nothing has changed. You see before you your death.
Know you not that your vaunted device is destroyed? Your hope of controlling Nosgoth lies in ruins. This world is mine.
You understand nothing. You are a degenerate remnant of a cursed race, doomed to walk the night as a parasite. Your life as easily snuffed out as those you feed on to survive. My race is but a warped parody of our former beauty. We are, like you, fallen gods, scratching for our former power. We will prevail. We will cleanse this world of your kind, and bring about a new, glorious age. Die, Kain. The Nexus Stone.
Fitting, isn't it? The very item you used to defeat me now turned against you. You're finished.
It matters not. The gate remains open, and even as we speak, my army, the likes of which this soft world has never seen, prepares to enter. Nosgoth is still mine for the taking.
His teeth look odd. And not because they're weird teeth, it's because he's got this weird kind of jigsaw puzzle kind of look, but when he moves his mouth it doesn't look so bad. So there's two things I wanted to mention. Firstly, in the previous area where the unkillable monster came from, Vorador's voice was so quiet it was overshadowed by the music, the, ambient background noise. And secondly, in this particular scene, Kain spoke before Sarafan Lord actually appeared. I was like, well, who's he talking to? And then the Sarafan Lord just suddenly appeared. I was like, that's a bit weird. Not great, but... is it a bug? Yeah, I think it is. Is it a big bug? No, not really. It's minor, but it's just... I would say somewhat jarring. You can't even see the top. There's two-dimensional trees. I believe there's a cutscene when you look inside here.
Have you permission to talk about this?
I need no permission to hate it.
Hate, cousin? Why?
I hate every living being from that place. All of it is destroyed.
Ah, as do we all. And the creatures here, do you hate them as well?
I hate them as well.
And soon they will all die, and we will at last have our destined revenge.
Yes, our destined revenge.
So the reason I was looking around is because I believe there's a telekinetic switch that opens the door that basically kills the both of those. But I can't seem to find it. There's nothing on here. That's not openable. Or oh wow. There's me right for doing that. Wait. How'd you like that? Foot in your ass. And another one. And another one. And that weird sound effect is back. Notice that Kain's legs clips right through the entire body. For shame! Not wearing any underwear. That's just rude. I will say something about this. I mean, these absolutely stunning visuals. You get a real kind of depth of the gravity of the actual, the size of this building. Just the size of this area. It looks like a city built on, you know, in the mountains. It's a bit heavy on the animation. You can't interact with that. There it is, see? The kinetic switch. They're just standing there, kind of, sort of talking to each other. I wonder if you can mess with the switch from here. Since you can't really see it, I doubt it. No. You have to be closer down. Is that a rat or is that a thing I saw? Yeah, there are rats down there. Ooh. The chicken bone. Could that freak me out then? Is there anything behind here? No. Well, that wasn't weird. Nor is the fact that I'm actually drawing blood from a dead enemy through a door I can't even access. What is that? It's starting to freak me out. Sounds like a spider. It is a spider, there you are. I was wondering what that was. Actually. Again, clipping through the dead bodies. You can see he's clipping right through the spider. Let's dance. Because it's so much smaller than you are, even without the power up, one attack will kill them. I imagine one Hylden will come out that tomb. You can't actually go into that tomb, by the way, but one of them will come out and fight you. You deserved that for making me run around like a headless chicken. Are you still running away? He's drawing blood through the contours in his long coat. No, no more coming out. It's crap that he kind of floats down instead of floating at an angle. There's nothing actually here, just empty bins. And of course a way to come in. Nothing in here. I wonder if that'll still work. I don't think it will. Guess not. So for the record, as you can see, the Nexus Stone is on Kain's chest. Later on you will see that disappear. But then again, we've constantly seen that disappear. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I absorbed his blood, didn't I? I absorbed it through the glass. That clipping issue is so weird. Can't actually move Kain. Oh, it's an in-game cutscene, that's why. No, I still can't move him. You can hear me clicking on the keys. There we go, now I can move him. Now that's a weapon. This is a long-winded conversation.
Why not? If we stay here, we will die, that's certain.
And where will we go?
We can slip aboard one of those vessels. They bring people every time. They must come from where there are others of our kind.
What if we're caught?
If we stay, we die. How is that different?
What if the place the ships go to is worse? Oh, what was that?
He is the one. He must be. Look at him. He is the one who is working against them.
Sir, is it true? Are you the vampire who's been making war on the demons?
I am Kain. Do you know this place well?
We do, my lord.
I must find the mechanism these creatures use to hide their presence in this city.
He can show you. Go on.
It is there, my lord. That building. I've heard them talking. The voice you seek is within.
I thank you. Now tell me, what is that?
That is the only way to get within. The doors to the building no longer function.
Like so much of this place.
And that one there?
We don't know.
But our stories tell us that is where the demons first appeared in our world.
Stories? How long have your kind been in this place?
We have been here forever. Our oldest fables tell us that our gods abandoned us here.
There are others like us. New ones. Soft ones. The demons bring them here from other places to work. They tell other stories.
They had no knowledge of the arrival of the demons. We had to tell them.
Enough. Be silent. That building surely leads to the gate, but first, I must destroy the device. How long have the Hylden held a foothold here, while we, unsuspecting, fought and triumphed in our petty wars above?
That was weird. I don't bother, I just run, jump. And come this way. Then I watch from above and watch them get killed. You can see the other one guy's already dead. gonna try and jump to the other side. Just, I hope I don't flip and fall in. Balls, he found me. It's a good thing he's so stupid though, because he will stare from a distance. He won't chase me because he doesn't know how to get there. But what it will do is he will run between one dead body, do that, and do that over and over again. Absolutely strange. You'll see why I'll change to mist.
I beg you.
When you were but hairless apes cowering in caves, we gave you all that you had. And now, we take it back.
No!
Chop. You notice that the human, the civilian, was screaming and wailing way before the Hylden actually attacked him. With these high hurdles. I never actually came out of my mist mode. I'm not sure why it automatically did that. No, it's a big deal, because I would have just chosen the Berserker anyway. Identical sword. Also wearing a skirt, dress, for some reason. He's not too bright, is he? Notice he didn't come out of mist mode. That's quite deep. Literally covers half his Kain's legs. Let's see what we've got here then. So I didn't come... What other alternative routes are there? I came from there. The same guy who tried to stop me at the docks. He's recycled the same models over and over and over. So I came from there. Where is this lead? Clearly nowhere where the door works. Hello, fella! You should always look where you're going. He's got high heels too. And a loincloth. Don't mistake that water for being shallow, that is really deep.
What are you?
Unimpressed. That micro head. That's so freaky. Thing is, you can't really zoom in. Oh yeah, I think I recall. These switches activate these well, I suppose they're lasers, and it just hits the power source and just explodes them. And it's not like you couldn't tell. I mean, the color discoloration of the objects kind of gives it away. Come at me, bro. Kapah! You want some? See his little dress flicker. There's a coffer in it and a few spiders, from what I recall. More rats. You know, I think it's a cool addition to the environment and the ambience of the overall place, but the Hylden city having rats just seems odd. Like they're another race, right? Did I draw blood from that other dude? Yeah, I did. Oh, that spider's already dead. Okay. That's not weird. Kain's armor looks so cool. It actually looks like spider legs and the blade on his right shoulder. You will need all the power-ups you can get, because when you get to the point where you start fighting Sarafan Lord, you want to upgrade that. Oh shit! That scared the hell out of me. You will need it to fight the Sarafan Lord. Fucking creep. Lurking around corridors and stuff. Ooh, gross. You showed too much there. How unsurprising. Oops. You never stood a chance. Okay. Ooh. Ow, that hurt. Good thing is that these guys, as I said many times before, they give a lot of blood and a lot of lore. I've got at least, what, 8 to 10 creatures that I have to draw blood from to actually upgrade my health bar. This is where the freaky creature will try to attack you. He'll come here with a spider, and you have to be quick. Ah, shit! Always gives me goosebumps. Oh, fuck. God, I thought it was in the water then. Well, I'm not too far from it. Eee. Okay. That's not a very good puzzle-based area. You see, they don't actually. Doesn't that? Oh, okay. He actually kills him. He dropped him in the water. Never seen him do that before. has no effect. And when you try to mind control him, watch what he does. He brushes it off like it was a oh, that's weird. Never used to do that. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Wow, the other one's over there. I thought that was the same one. How interesting. 1, 2. And there's a third one that you kill later by incinerating it. Immolate doesn't work. Ooh, that wasn't glitchy. Oh yes, he's actually in here. He's in one of those incubators. There he is. Number 3. So yeah, you're gonna need to save that. So I can't remember why you have to go out there. Oh, you do, because you can't go through that one. So you actually need... They make this very easy, right? Look at that. You see that burn mark? And you can see the contours of that texture. Clearly looks very out of place. So, it's quite obvious that you have to put it there. There is a spider on the far right, so I'm going to change to this bad boy. Surprisingly, they actually have quite a bit of blood. More grossness. So you use the switches just there to actually blow that power source up. There he is. I'm gonna mind control that guy there. Ooh. Extreme close up. He's not happy, is he?
Help me! Somebody help me, please!
Clearly no interest. Can I? No. It's just this switch then here. This is rather hilarious. Completely minding his own business. Gets whooped from behind. Then he goes for him. And of course the AI is clever enough that he follows me. Hello fella. So the idea is to just draw him in, because he will follow you. Shut up. Shut up. Disgusting. So this is where he was kept prisoner. There is a coffer in here, which is really well needed right now. Just reduces the amount of people I have to kill to try and get my lore bar maxed out. I'd say I probably got about another 2-3 people. Okay, maybe I'm being optimistic, maybe 4 or 5 people. I think it's the right one. Yeah. So you go out the exact same way you came in. You come outside. I think you turn left. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I remember this. Most of this stuff is actually pretty pointless. There's nothing there other than bunches of switches. So you're basically supposed to push that box towards here, and there's a balcony underneath, right? And you just push on that switch. You can probably just see it, bottom right. And that basically drains the water without stopping that lift from moving. Really cannot be bothered to go through all that malarkey. There's nothing here anyway. I'm just going to proceed. That water seems to be flickering a lot faster than all the other ones. I have no time for you, sir. But I will take that blood and that law. Don't mind if I do. Now, this is a really long-winded puzzle, and obviously, in order to move those boxes, you have to turn the water off. So even though I wanted to cheat, I really can't. I don't think you can go through that. No, you can't. More collision detection bugs. So you want to be able to push, oops, that like that, and you need to get that bad boy here. I think yeah, that should be fine. So that you need to push, and there's another one there that you need to push as well. We're actually at the 1 hour stage, but I actually can't save it until I complete this. So I'll be as quick as I possibly can be. For this, from my memory, you actually have to jump on that bad boy. Long jump. God, that looks very far. A lot further than I recall. Okay, that's not bad. I'm actually surprised, but... So the idea is that you jump onto a box there and then jump into the landing so you go into the opening. And from here you can open that. But you mind control that moron. He's just idly staring at me. Ew, those eyes. Can I open that door from here? No. So they're not even switches, they're just idle objects. You can't even push it. So the good thing is that I can use this to open it. And I'll just put myself here ready for death. Don't know what's going on? Neither do I. So you absolutely need that. So they need to push it so that it's in the center, and you need that box there also. So now I have to turn the water off. The good thing is, since that door is now open for no reason whatsoever, I can turn off the water and make use of it. But you can't actually move it very far because there is actually a border blocker right there. So you can push it forward, but that's as far as you're going to get it. So what I do is I come from here. I believe there's an enemy actually, so let's get armed and dangerous. Oh shit. I got too overconfident then. Don't worry, you're next. Don't need to jump around. Never seen such a enthusiastic creature wanting to meet its death so soon. Okay. That's where he is. Okay. Now, theoretically, I will probably not get... Actually, it's 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4... Yes, I will max it out. Shimon! Alrighty. So you actually need to push it quite far back, actually. And then push it inwards. Oops. Okay. Yeah, this is not great, is it? Is that enough? Is that in the right place? I think it is. The thing is, there's nothing here, so it's kind of difficult to kind of gauge how I'm supposed to jump. We'll see what happens. I don't actually think I have to go back to the beginning. I just think I have to go back to the new puzzle. So from here, I can jump. You can't actually jump that manually. I have actually tried. I'll show you. God, that was a miserable attempt. Miserable! Occasionally, Kain, instead of jumping, he just kind of dribbles forward, which is really crap. That was lucky. So if you move as far forward as you can possibly go, and then jump, and then he doesn't tag on. He doesn't even try to cling on to it. He just kind of miserably falls off, which... Wow, that's dodgy. So yeah, he just miserably falls off, which is really crap. God, there are a lot of collision problems in this game. So you have no choice but to do a long jump, even though it's not that far. Like, that's really not far at all. Yay! Is anyone around? Just want to make sure there's nobody going to surprise me. Okay, cool. Cool, guys. Thanks for joining me on another session of the bug hunt. I think we're going to call it a day. So, join me tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll continue on from there. Thanks again. Have a good one. Speak soon. Take care. Goodbye.